Why did you take the Q? I know this is like a really weird thing to say, but I don't think people really understand how roster functionality works. Usually, if your team isn't like whatever peak level within a year, your team doesn't usually ever become that via staying together. Usually, like, some of the best teams, like, they became the best teams, like, pretty fast after kind of like an immediate roster swap. That's why I think systems are really important. Like, I remember very specifically, I don't remember what, like, players, but, like, Samson White and Samson Blue, like, changed some of their players around, and it changed the whole way their system worked, like, on how resources worked and how they played the game, etc., right? And by doing that, I couldn't have played that more perfectly too. I'm so sad. Fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Systems, right? Yeah, it's just systems. I think a lot of people don't understand systems in their team. If you don't have a good system, then your team sucks. I haven't heard a single change on data toss. Are they staying the same? I have no idea. To my knowledge, without like explaining a lot, I'm pretty sure a lot of teams that are like kind of on the not blockbuster buying list are actually just doing nothing right now. You know that this is actually the fastest, like this is like the most forward I've ever seen like the roster stuff, because free agency isn't even till the 13th, right? The fact that so much stuff has happened in October is kind of weird. Like, it's abnormally early, but apparently like so much has happened already. So I think a lot of teams are just kind of chilling. That's the vibe I get, is like a lot of teams are just chilling, waiting for the dominoes of like some of the players that everyone's trying to get happens, and then like you'll start hearing stuff like pretty fast once the dominoes are done. That's basically how it works, right? It's like, oh, everyone wants like three players, and then once those 3 players are signed, then like everyone wants these players. You know what I mean? It's like it's a domino effect of like roster shuffle stuff. And like some players are like interested just because like some players want to play with certain players, and then like so they're waiting to like hear what's going on with them. You know what I mean? How do you feel about the headshot auto cancel change? I think it's just stupid. I think it's tone deaf. I like that term now, tone deaf. It's a good word. It's a good term for it. Tone deaf. Like, what's the point of removing like a really like cool, like sharp, skill expressive element to the game? I swear some of the most fun I've ever had playing games is when the game actually doesn't work correctly. Like when I used to play Halo 2 and like you could do BXRs and shit. Like you do a bunch of animation cancels that like let you unlock like kills on people that you normally didn't have access to. And I was like so distraught when like that was removed. So, yeah, tone deaf. Tone deaf for sure. This is an auto-filled ADC for sure. There's no way this is a main role ADC. It was untended code. Yeah, but like, who cares? It's of course, like, almost every animation cancel is unintended. Like, it's not there on purpose, right? Almost nothing. That's why they're called, like, exploits, right? But, like, it doesn't matter that it's unintended. Like, dude, literally all of the Super Smash Bros. Melee stuff is unintended code. You really think when they made a party game, like, they want you to wave dash and DI and shit, right? Like, fuck no. They don't want any of that in the game. But the whole point is like, it adds a dynamic of like layers of skill that is enjoyable and pleasurable. Surprised that DL hasn't unretired? You know, I kind of was thinking that he wouldn't, but like wouldn't have been surprised if he did. That was kind of the vibe I got. When I heard him talk about like the NA stuff, I really did feel like he was kind of done. Also, like, he doesn't really play the game nearly as much, and he's been spending a lot of time with Lena. I think he's finally just kind of grown out of that stage. I think that it's kind of like a relationship with, like, competing. You have a fire for a really long time, and then something snuffs out the fire, and usually the flame doesn't come back. I'm gonna be real with you. That's how I felt, too. Like, for a really long time, like, I wanted to be on an LCS team and all this shit, and, like, so many terrible things happen that, like, eventually your flame gets snuffed out. It's only a matter of time. And the way he talked was, like, kind of how I felt like I talked when I was kind of done with playing competitively. And it's pretty obvious, like, he is, like, his whole lifestyle is so much different now, right? Like, he doesn't stream every day, right? He barely streams, honestly. You know, I saw him going to a bunch of, like, music events. Like, he's just chilling. So that, like, if he really wanted to come back, I feel like he just wouldn't give that vibe off. Not that anything I said, like, all those things are fine things to do. It's just, if he was going to come back, I felt like he would already have been playing a lot, and you would have been seeing him streaming or, like, in solo queue a lot more. But you just don't, right? This doesn't feel like the last time when he took, like, a 6-month break. This feels like it's actually, like, pretty permanent. There's just no point in using heal. Yeah, I had a feeling 5 people were down here. That sucks. Sounds like life. Hey, man, you grow out of it. It's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you think there's a chance they go back on it? There's been a lot of backlash. I don't know, dude. There was a lot of backlash for the Season 12 YouTube video, and I don't think they're going back on anything that they're doing there. I don't know. We might... I hate to say this, but, like, I don't know if Riot's reached, like, Blizzard level, where it's, like, they think they know better than you. Because if, like, that's actually the case... I'm just too slow, man. Like, the second I took my eye off him, he was fucking dead. I'm so sad. I would flame me for that. I pinged that, too. I was just too slow. Yo, what's up, Kane? Yeah, and Double Up, like, seems genuinely happy. I think once you achieve that level of, like, just genuinely happy, like, genuine happiness, like, it's kind of hard to, like, want to do anything else. It's kind of like Sneaky vibes. Sneaky literally just, like, streams whatever he wants now and just chills. Having a long-term girlfriend will make you reconsider a lot of your options, to be completely honest with you. If you've been dating someone for a couple of years now, you're living together, you're, like, approaching, like, your late 20s or whatever, and you don't actually need to compete to make money, right? Like, you have other ways to make, like, pretty comfortable living. Pro becomes, like, a less lucrative and interesting thing. Sneaky should become a full-time cosplayer. I mean, doesn't he, basically? He releases, like, a batch on his, like, Patreon or whatever the fuck. He could easily get, like, his, I'm actually surprised we don't see it. I'm pretty sure he could easily get, like, his cosplays, sponsored. I'm surprised his cosplays don't get sponsored. Maybe he just doesn't care. But, like, I'm actually pretty surprised that's, like, not a thing. How much do pros really make if they're practicing 12 hours a day? I mean, like, most people make like $250,000. Like, $250,000 is, like, not an unreasonable rate if you're an LCS player. Yeah, I mean, once we lost the 2v2 early, we're just so fucked in this lane. Because they have all the initiative. I guess I shouldn't even walk up to Q, though. It's kind of dumb by me. That's pretty good. We're selling your wrist for? Yeah, but, like, most LCS careers only last, like, a couple of years, man. You usually only play for, like, 3 to 4 years if you're lucky. And it's pretty exhausting. So it's like... And a lot of people that I know that played like an LCS or Academy, they just end up going back to school. I guess it's not bad, right? Like, you played pro, you like got to live out your dream. Like, for some people, they need that out of their system, right? Like, you kind of need to... You need to have at least tried it before, like, you give up on it. So, like, it's not a terrible thing. They're giving us a lot of plates here. Yeah, I mean, most pro players don't basically spend any money except for on food, legitimately. That's pretty much the only thing most pro players spend it on. Some of them develop some bad habits on spending. I definitely know a couple pro players that were really into shoes. Wouldn't recommend personally, but yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't even make it through 4 years, actually. For some, it's like 1 to 2. Even a world champion, like Looper went back to school and got a career when he was finished. Yeah. Shoes are expensive. Yeah, if you're a shoe collector, that's a fast way to make your money disappear. I don't see the appeal at all, by the way. This Ahri is so bad. Like, actually insanely bad. He just has, like, an insane matchup advantage on me. There's an Ahri support? Yeah. You haven't noticed the Ahri support? I've literally sidestepped every charm that this guy's thrown at me. And all of his charms are flashes or ultis too. I don't get collecting shoes. Yeah, I don't get it at all either. I think it's fucking whack. For sure. I think if you actually use them for something, I think it's totally fine. But, like, they actually... I know people who literally buy shoes cosmetically. Like, they like how they look. It's just absolute... It's an absolute fucking waste of your money. For sure. You know what? You play, like, sports or you need, like, a nice pair of running shoes because I get it. Totally fine to, like, sink some money into it, right? But... You ain't fucking catching me with cosmetic shoes. That is an absolute troll, for sure. What an absolute fucking waste of money. But that's what I'm saying, right? Like, some people who go pro, right? They're like young, impressionable people. And so... Hold on. Wow, that actually missed. They're like young, impressionable people, and then all of a sudden, like, they just have all this money, right? They just have, like, way more money than they're ever supposed to have. And so, like, they don't know what to do with it, so they just spend it. Rather than, like, investing it, keeping it, etc. So that's, like, how, like, things like that happen. Plus, they're, like, in LA, right? Shoe collection, I can't get it. Like, I legitimately feel like it's a grief, for sure. No offense to anyone if you shoe collect, but I swear that you just have too much money and you just waste it. You could do so many. You could do literally infinite things with your money. Why is it a shoe? Like I said, if you wear them and use them, I think it's totally fine. But if you just have them on your shelf, get help now. I swear, get help. Get fucking help, man. Well, the good news is whenever he doesn't kill himself by himself, we can actually fight. I can't help you, man. I'm hard spaced. Maybe I should have just ran through and ate the charm. I don't know. Buy LOL skins instead. Like I said, dude, if you use the thing that you buy, I think it's fine. Like, genuinely, it's fine. But, like, I have friends who, like, played pro and stuff, and they just bought shoes, and I'm like, so what do you do with those shoes? And they have, like, 20 pairs, and they sit on a shelf. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you? The only thing, yeah, the Ari is bad. The Ari is really bad. I don't care. I'm out of there. Best of luck, dude. Collecting stuff to sit on his cell. Yeah, it's just weird, man. I don't know. Buy NFT, best investment. Dude, I do not want to start in on that shit. That shit is garbage for sure. It is actually crazy how, like, there is just a new internet scam, like, all the time in the world. He does not do enough damage to kill that guy. I can understand figurines or statues. Yeah, like, I can understand some of it. The shoe stuff, I just can't. Like, aesthetically, like, they're just... I look at them and I'm just like, I don't get it. More blockchain crap? I don't even know what it is. Just NFTs. Troll. Yo, my teammates are falling apart. I mean, it's okay to collect things and have hobbies like that, but you have to keep it within reason for what you're making. Yeah, the shoes were just, like, so expensive. I swear that, like, they were, like, $5,000 shoes over and over again. It was just so troll, man. And my main thing is, like, this. I think he actually gets out. Just hit the plant. Okay, whatever. Do I build a Banshees here? Like, what am I supposed to build here? No, I don't build a Banshees. My main problem with it was just like this, right? Like, you're a kid. You're like an 18 to 20-year-old, right? You start making literally stacks. You're just you have infinite econ. Okay, guys? TFT. You have infinite econ. And what are you gonna do with that infinite econ? You know what I mean? Are you gonna, like, invest any of it? Or are you just gonna fucking hit reroll over and over again so you can get a shiny 3-star? Like, they just all hit the D key over and over again. They're just literally pissing away their money. Because, like, you have infinite econ right now, but, like, you won't have infinite econ. You feel me? And, like, a lot of those people are, like, kind of out of money. They're kind of out of money now. It's like that's why I didn't like it. I didn't like it because, like, I know that they're gonna be out of money. The shoes are an alternative investment, though. I don't know about that. That's a hard sell to me. I'm gonna be honest. Why did you take the Q? Oh my god, we should do Baron now. I just saved the game. Okay, one more heal for him. 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 Alright, I'm done. I reset now. Girlfriend is making food. It smells good. I am happy. We take that. I saw Shroud's new merch, and man, they aren't for common folk with them prices. Yeah, I mean, it's just supply and demand, right? I feel like a person like Shroud could literally charge you $200 to put fucking an S on it, and people would buy it. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, it just depends on, like, what you want to do, right? Because I learned this with, like, my coaching prices. Your price is relative to, like, your actual money making. So, like, if you double the prices and you get half the buys, then it's fine. And I feel like for, like, someone like Shroud, dude, he could literally make it cost anything he wants. And people will buy it. I'm still waiting for the Lohpally fanny pack. Yeah, I don't know about that one. The guy's gonna package on me and I'm gonna die. Oh my, I literally just feel like I can't position anywhere. It's so hard to position. I shouldn't have built a redemption. I just should have built a Zonia's. Holy fuck, my Lucian does no damage. He has press the attack, Gale Force, Collector. Please just kill me now. That is the fucking worst build ever. You might as well literally be level fucking 6 in this game. You don't do anything. You're actually a corpse. Disgusting. It's fine. I won't let you die. You're good. You're good. I got you. I'm gonna go buy redemption now. I just remember when Kanye had a plain white t-shirt for $120 and it sold out. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, and it also depends on your manufacturing deal. So like the higher price sometimes is actually just better for you as like as a product, because you don't want to run out and like be backlogged forever, right? So like imagine if Shroud like released a I don't know how much it costs, right? But imagine if Shroud like made some like affordable like wear and it's like 30 or 40 bucks and the guy has like fucking 20 million, I don't know how many followers he has, like 5 million followers, right? And like everyone's gonna cop a fucking Shroud shirt for 30 bucks, right? How the fuck are they supposed to have the supply for it? That is not affordable. Alright, what is affordable? 20 bucks? You know what I mean though, right? Like if it's a 20-buck t-shirt. Not me again, man. Just fucking leave me alone. Oh, this is actually like the most pog fight ever. Oh man, I'm fucking erect right now. Please just go in and end the game. Please go in and end the game. Nah, there's no way a t-shirt for merchandise sells for 10, guys. I felt like I was actually pretty generous with the $40. I'll be real with you. Like it's merch gear. It's not like just like clothing. You know what I mean? Like you have to treat it differently. It's not clothing. It's merch. Man, I fucking tried so hard to keep that guy alive. How did we botch this so hard? Please go in on him. He's gonna fucking kill me, and then if he kills me, we lose. I hate my fucking teammates so much. They're so fucking bad sometimes. Yeah. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, a lot of the reason why all your merch costs so much is because they actually just don't have enough supply. So they mark it up because they know that most people will buy it anyway. And that's how it is. Except for like spring tea. Or Teespring, is it? I don't actually remember. Whoever does the supplying for soda popping is basically the exception to the rule. But I think the quality of the merch is a lot lower because of it. Dude has a hoodie for 170? Jesus Christ, that's crazy. I thought buying a hoodie for 80 bucks was like a lot. Answer the question? What question? You have body hair at least. What the fuck kind of question is that? I better get a blowjob from the delivery guy for that price. Jesus. That's a fucking quote of the day. Because I know Soda Poppin', he's like an egomaniac, so he wants everyone to wear his merch when he goes out. So he made, he makes like 50 cents on it or something like that. He has a fucking code called POOR. And if you put the code in for POOR, then you, then the shirts are like fucking $15 or some shit. It's so funny, actually. I fucking love Soda. I've known that guy forever. Oh my god, we forced that out? Okay, we're in really good shape. This Elder should be ours. If we don't get this Elder, we're actually dog shit. We just forced Hecarim and Ori Ultimate. Those are like literally the two most important abilities in the entire game. He's just gotta hold the line. Just hold the line, boys and girls. Okay, I put a silence down here because I don't want them to walk through during that that Ash arrow. Me. Only me. No one fucking touched my fruit. Okay, we can own now. It's better to kill the line, TBH. What the fuck? Is that guy trolling? Nope, he's a genius. That redemption actually heals for a pitiful amount. 500 is just like actually kind of bad. Whatever, we'll just heal everyone up. I'm just gonna end. Goodbye to KDAs. Oh fuck.